Hello, people, and welcome to the next episode of Backstage Pass, John's route. Okay, so we just barely won the Golden Television Awards. I should probably, like, save. We'll just save, just to be on the safe side. You know, just saving, because who knows what will happen. Why did I do this? I don't even know. Okay, so we could. We'll just go out with John again,
Hello.
I guess.
Nice.
And just skip.
Greetings, but that's
Hi. I've forgotten. We'll just get that. Just
another
be
perfect
safe.
afternoon. I hope you
Yes,
don't mind if I
please.
order for two. I'd much enjoy sharing them.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Continuing on. And now you're working on Vice Versa's full time. Yes. Okay, so I guess we'll just blog to town. Because you're just working every single day on Vice Versa's.
Hey, girly.
I don't want to. No, thank you. I'm not getting much out of my blog right now. Well, yeah, I kind of figured. And the GPA is unavailable. Another spam comment. The blog gets more hits from bots than real people. Yeah, well. That's kind of what happens when you're first starting out. John's birthday is tomorrow. I'm throwing a surprise party for him after work on Monday, so be sure to be there. Oh, I'll be there. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, fashion. Summer's not for another week, but summer clothing is at the Divide right now. Finally, I've seen those jeweled sandals in every fashion magazine, and I need a pair ASAP. I understand that. And then Vice Versa's? Vice Versa's starts up again next week. I can't wait. I'm totally having a viewing party in my room. Thank you. And, oh. Suddenly I have just one fatigue point. That's funny. We're gonna go into the mall and we're gonna buy stuff. We're gonna buy some clothing. Because I've got the money for it and I'll do that. Okay, those are the classy ones. And just to have variety. Why not? Shoes. Thank you. It's not much of a variety, but it's a variety nonetheless. But John's birthday, yes! Okay, so we're going to study. Why would I be studying? What? What would I be studying? I don't even know. But you can study now. I'm not sure what you would do with it, but you can study now. It's just for, I guess you could study for intelligence if you needed intelligence, but you don't really need intelligence, so I won't bother. Today is John's birthday. Lloyd said he's got something special planned. Should I bring a gift? Yes, you shall bring him the black truffles that we bought him forever ago. I hope he likes the gift I chose for him. As soon as work is over, Lloyd quickly herds John and me into a waiting car.
Aw yeah! Birthday photo with the Vice Versa's team of cool people.
Yeah. I should have guessed.
You know all this hullabaloo isn't necessary, mate.
That's exactly why I do it.
By the way, I brought you a gift. You know, I'm wondering if Lloyd is as obsessed with Foe as I am. Probably not. But well, I'm only obsessed with Foe in this game, so, you know. I love Foe, I do. I'm just not able to have it all that often, and that's why I guess I'm obsessed with it, but whatever. Yeah, you got the gift. I hand John his gift. I hope I got you some black truffles.
Where did you find these? They're exquisite.
So you like them?
Of course, I've long yearned to cook something with these. Thank you for the opportunity.
A server appears bearing more than enough food for the three of us.
What did you order?
Everything that looks good.
And how do you expect us to eat all this?
One bite at a time.
Freaking Lloyd.
Then we might as well get started.
Lloyd. See, I love Lloyd. Lloyd is so much fun. I got a real comment on my blog today from a real person. Yes! That's always awesome. Just like instead of like random bots, it's like an actual person. It's just like, I really like this. Thank you for making this thing. It's fantastic. Oh, that's the reason why it's only one. Huh, okay. Summertime! I'd better check my wardrobe to make sure I'm wearing the right clothing. Yep, you need to change. We could wear that. It is like a belly shirt. That's cute. Okay. We got that. Yeah. I actually really like this outfit. It's really cute. It's super adorable. But do I want the blue or do I want the somewhat greenish yellow one? I think I'll just stick with the blue because blue is calming. I really like blue because of that. Summer blockbuster time. New movies in the theaters now. What do you guys plan on watching? The Light Avenger is at the top of my list for sure. For reasons. Freaking Blue Moon. Okay, Vivian. I'm pretty sure we all guessed that already. I'm curious about Night Witches. Is it any good? I'm not sure. And then, yes, Vice Versus is finally back. Best season restart ever. Those jerks made us wait 10 whole minutes before we found out what happened to Katarina. 10 minutes and 12 seconds. Not like I was counting. I'm glad he didn't cut her face, but now that Katarina's in the hospital, what's going to happen? Don't know. What is going to happen? Oh, we shall see. We have to wait until they post stuff about it to know what's going on.
I suppose it couldn't hurt.
That's great.
Greetings, my lady.
Greetings.
Excellent choice.
Yes,
I
thanks.
thought I might...
Spinach and feta.
And you... That's as good a reason as any.
Thanks for
Always
today.
a pleasure.
Bye-bye. I wish there were more conversations with the dates, honestly. I wish there were. I mean, it doesn't have to be like every time, but having at least, I guess, half the days have dates, like half the possible days that you're able to have dates have something, but I don't know. I guess not at least half, but like at least some of it. We're just blogging and we're gonna go to town, and I'm probably going to end up having full charisma and fashion and fitness and intelligence at the end of this game.
Hey, girly. Interested in our lottery today?
Nope. Thanks.
Same to you.
Whoop. Good work today.
Same to you.
John seats himself in the makeup chair and waits for me to remove the scar on his face.
This part always hurts more than I'd like.
Sorry, that's just how spirit gum works. If you want it to stay on all the with all the hot lights and intense scenes, it's gotta be essentially your own skin.
Which is why it hurts so much every time you remove it.
You're an adult. You can handle it.
Oh, is that how it's going to be?
John leans forward and runs his finger down the side of my neck. What? He whispers in my ear.
You're so casual about my pain. Does it excite you?
What are you doing?
You're an adult. You can handle it.
I inadvertently let out a soft whimper.
Oh. So you do like it?
Yes, but that doesn't mean I want to admit it. I set to work applying spirit gum remover on the edge of his prosthetic. Now, no more messing around or this is going to hurt you.
As you wish, milady.
That's awkward. Traffic is still low on my blog, but it looks like I have a couple regular visitors now. Nice! Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Yep. I think it's just all the awkwardness. I don't know, a lot of the stuff that John does kind of freaks me out. I would not like a lot of the stuff that he does, and that's kind of why I don't like John's route. Like,
Knock, knock.
I like it for some reasons, but for others, it's just like, eh. Hi, Adam. How goes?
It goes. Just wondering if you've got a spare moment to hang next week. Since I'll be leaving for the tour Friday afternoon, was hoping we could hang out before then?
Sounds good to me. Friday morning?
Perfect. I'll see you then.
And we're gonna look through here. Ooh, a private message from the blog. Hey, just wanted to say I like your blog. I think I've seen you around campus and it's cool that you're doing this. Thanks, Vivian. New movie theater. I love it, but I'm a sucker for historical stuff and war stories. It was good and all, but way too serious for my tastes. Machete Man was my favorite. If you like horror, you have to see it. Yeah, well, I'm not much of a horror fan, so I'm not going to see it. Yay! Next episode, sound off, guys. Sound off. That sounds like a reviewer in the VN community. Kind of. I don't know. I guess a lot of other people say it too, but it was like completely foreign to me until like a while ago. So, I don't know. Ryan's going to try tracking Vice down himself. No offense, but he's no Katerina. Vice is probably laughing right now. Katerina better get out of the hospital soon. This episode totally dragged without her. Yeah, well. Okay, so we've got everything. Got everything. I guess we could just go to the mall. Go to the movie theater, and I guess we'll just watch these. And then
Hey, guys. Where's Bobby?
it's the horror movie.
Oh no! Bobby! Bobby! We have to go back for him!
Back there with that thing? We'll be killed. Sorry, but Bobby's on his own.
Tends to happen. That last scene's going to be stuck in my head for a long time. Sorry, Bobby. On the bright side, I feel more familiar with other people in the industry now. Alrighty, so blog. Town? Blog? No, just go into town. Do. Aw, he's all shiny and purty.
Hey, girly.
No. I do not need to do the lottery. It can be amusing, but I do not need to do it. Hey, someone on my blog is asking for advice on which brand of foundation to use. I feel kind of cool now. Do. Faux. Because I don't actually need to worry about faux anymore, but...
Alright. Clothes, toothbrush.
Adam picks through his suitcase carefully. I've never seen you so serious about something before.
It's my first time doing this on my own. I've got to make sure I don't mess up.
I like this side of you.
I'm super serious now.
For how long?
About 5 seconds, it seems.
It's a start.
I'm gonna miss you, Sean.
Likewise, but this will be good for you.
Yeah, but broccoli's also good for me, and I'm not a fan.
Well, either way, I'm sure you'll be fine. Just be sure to stay in touch, okay? Adam zips up his suitcase and nods.
Wish me luck.
Like you need it. Continuing on. Do. Vice versus. Going through it. Not to start a fight or anything, but this latest episode was easily the best. Agreed. Vice is even more insane than I thought. I can't believe he managed to pose as a doctor and sneak Katrina out of there. Yeah, well, that actually sounds fairly interesting. I would seriously watch a show like that. I'm not sure if it's based on another show or not, but I like it. So, you know, we're gonna go shopping again, and we're going to watch the other movies, because why not?
You know you'll have to fight him if you go. Are you sure you want to try to stop him? He was your best friend.
That's exactly why it has to be me!
That was pretty intense. Moonlight Avenger has come a long way since the days when I'd watch his cartoon on TV. On top of that, I feel more familiar with other people in the industry now. Moonlight Avenger is like the Batman and Robin type thing, I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's where it basically comes from. I could be wrong. I don't know. But like, there's always those little things.
Hey, girly.
No! I don't! No! Stop asking me! We're gonna... Oh. My blog is getting more hits these days. Woo! You get more money. Good job. A popular fashion site linked to my blog today. Traffic has spiked and I've got a lot of new followers. Yay! Okay, well, we're gonna get some pho, even though I don't need it anymore. Well, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Is something wrong? Neither of you have touched your soup.
Today's the day, little wizard. We're about to find out if the network wants another season of Vice Versus.
Oh. Suddenly I don't feel very hungry either. Lloyd's phone rings and my heart leaps into my chest.
Hello? Yes, of course. Thank you.
Lloyd hangs up and sighs.
They're not picking us up for another season.
But why not? The reviews are great and I thought ratings were fine.
Fine, yes, but not enough to attract the advertising they were looking for. We're being replaced with a reality TV singing competition.
What? Why?
Cheaper to produce, still pulls audiences.
John sighs and leans back in his chair.
I can't believe that was so short-lived.
I feel my heart tighten in my chest. Less than a year ago, we were celebrating the start of Vice Versus, and now it's over. But we won an award!
More than one. But that doesn't change the bottom line. Not enough viewers and not enough money.
We all did our best. In the end, it's just not what they wanted.
I wish I had something encouraging to say, but John and Lloyd look pretty crestfallen. Truthfully, I don't think that's encouraging. I don't feel that encouraging anyway.
So, I guess that means you really are leaving.
What?
I've been offered a role back home. I told them that Vice Versus takes priority, but with that gone,
You're going back?
it's likely.
What about Adam?
I've got several producers already interested in his music. He'll have his pick.
I bite my tongue. What I really wanted to ask was, what about me? Lloyd's warning echoes in my mind. John is like the wind, and the work will always be his first love. I guess I should have expected this. I understand. But I think I need some time. I'm going to head back early if that's okay.
Yeah, I think we all need that.
Got a TV interview next Monday morning. Kind of nervous about it. I'd feel better if I knew you were watching. From Adam. That just put a downer on everything. Like, holy crap. Run Fair is next week. Anyone else going? I'll be there. My aunt asked me to help her to do demos at her soap making booth. You never told me your aunt runs the soap making booth. That's cool. I wish I could, but they sold out of tickets months ago. I really wanted to see the night battles this year. Yeah, well, me. Okay, I take it back. This episode was the best episode. Ah, did they really kill Vice? I can't believe that. He obviously set her up. With all the drugs she was on from the hospital, she couldn't have even shot straight. But the DNA evidence says it's him. If she didn't kill him, then who did? And looking at that, and why did I go into that again? I don't need to. Going to the movie theater again, and we're going to watch Night Witches.
Don't waste your time apologizing to the dead. They can't hear you, and it takes you away from the living who still need you.
If I don't apologize, then I'll forget my reason for fighting. And if I forget that, what good am I to the living?
Whoa, Selena was incredible. I'm glad I watched that. Plus, I feel more familiar with other people in the industry now. Like you usually do when you're watching movies. Okay, so we're gonna continue on. I head into the library and duck into the TV room. Thankfully, very few people actually show up here in the summer. The TV's all mine. I flip the TV on and the screen lights up just in time to display a clip from one of Adam's old concerts.
Up next, we interview a young artist who's had a meteoric rise to fame in the past year. Please welcome Adam Eden.
The audience bursts into applause, and I find myself cheering softly for Adam as he walks onto the set.
Adam, it's so good to have you on the show.
Yeah, thanks for asking me on.
Adam smiles back at the host, but I can sense a bit of hesitation in his voice.
Now, your new album, Island Heart, just came out.
Adam nods.
Yes.
And it's really different from your first one.
Yeah, so I don't know how many of you know this, but I'm originally from Hawaii. But this past year, I've been going to college in Steel City.
A few members of the audience cheer.
It's been kind of a rough transition for me, you know? So I wound up writing a lot of music about home and adjusting to a new life and stuff.
That's really exciting. Of course, I bought the album on day one, and I was amazed at how different some of it was. What is it like moving to the big city? What caught you off guard about it?
Wow, so much, you know? I know this is probably gonna sound silly, but it was my first time seeing a mall with 2 floors. I think everyone I worked with was like, oh, here comes that island boy again. Actually, my first month here, this photographer nicknamed me Palm Tree.
The host glances at Adam's hair and bursts out laughing.
Palm tree? That's perfect.
Yeah, everyone else thought so too.
So we all know you're from Hawaii, but are you Hawaiian?
Only half. The other half is Japanese.
But Eden doesn't sound Japanese or Hawaiian.
Yeah, my grandfather's family name was Ito, but back in the plantation days, a lot of guys westernized their names.
Well, I think Ito is a lovely name.
Thanks. Although I'm not sure I can take any credit for it.
Will you write any songs that delve more into your family history?
I don't know. Maybe you'll see it on my next album. But you'll have to get this one first.
The host turns to the audience and holds up a copy of Adam's CD.
Island Heart is out in stores now. Stay with us. We'll be right back after the break with the star of Moonlight Avenger.
Ooh. I flip off the TV just as my phone starts ringing. Hey there, good job on the interview.
You really think so? I was so nervous.
Don't worry, I don't think anyone will be able to tell.
Oh, that's good. I didn't do too badly, did I?
Not at all. I think you were great.
Oh, good. Well, I wish I could talk longer, but they're dragging me off to sign things.
I understand.
Later.
Do your best. Before we begin filming, Lloyd steps up and waves his hand.
Attention everyone, I have an important announcement. John and I have heard from the network, and unfortunately, they will not be renewing Vice Versus for a second season.
What? Seriously? Those idiots don't know a good thing when they see one.
Such is life.
We'll still be recording until August, so let's all do our best until then. You guys are an amazing crew, and we've made an amazing show, and we're going to keep making an amazing show until our very last day. There will be a few rewrites for the ending, but for now, we'll be filming as usual. And when we're done, we can all go home and polish our Best TV Drama Awards.
The crew head off to get ready, leaving me to collect my thoughts. I already knew that this was an unstable industry. I've seen it happen to Mom all the time. But even knowing that ahead of time, being cancelled really stings. Still, Lloyd's speech seemed to encourage everyone. Everyone else is already hard at work. Do 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 do. Yeah, the movie industry does seem pretty harsh. But, you know, things happen. Do 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 do. Hello?
Good afternoon, little wizard. I'm planning to partake of the lovely gift you purchased for me a while back. But I thought it would be better to share it with you. I don't suppose you have a kitchen I could utilize?
There is a kitchen on campus I can use. I think the baking club is done with it for now.
Excellent. Shall we convene there?
Sure. See you there.
Huh, not bad. This place seems decently well equipped for a student kitchen.
John empties out a bag of ingredients on the counter, among them the truffles I bought for him. Oh, that's what you meant.
I've been excited to try these, but work has kept me until now.
John begins fiddling with the dial on the stove.
Have you made risotto before?
Not at all. It sounds difficult.
It's involved, but not overly complicated. I've prepped most of the ingredients, but I'm counting on you to help me with this.
John pours some broth into a pan.
Keep an eye on that. We want it warm, but not hot. I don't suppose there's an apron around here.
Just that one. I nodded an apron hanging on the hook on the wall.
Works for me.
And it's pink. Pink and frilly. John throws the apron over his head and steps up to the stove.
We'll start with the sofrito.
I pull out a plastic container labeled sofrito. They look like onions.
That's because they are, mostly.
John tosses the onions into the pot along with a decent-sized chunk of butter. Then why not call them onions? John winks at me and affects an Italian accent.
Because food tastes better if you speak Italian.
Naturally. John stirs the mostly onions slowly for a few minutes.
All right, hand me the rice.
John pours the rice into the pot and continues his careful stirring.
We cook this just long enough to toast it.
You mean tostatura?
You gave me grief for sofrito, but insist on saying tostatura.
Tostatura. Okay, tostatura. Yeah, okay. What? I'm not allowed to make a little trouble?
I thought you said you never made risotto.
I haven't, but my dad loves watching cooking
All right then,
shows.
smart girl. Some people say the next step is optional. Can you tell me what it is?
Wine, and it is not optional.
I see your father is watching good cooking shows.
Nothing but the best. I measure out some white wine for John and hand it to him. Oh! The broth on the stove has started to simmer. I immediately turn the heat down.
Nice save!
As soon as the broth cools, John begins to ladle it slowly into the rice. This smells amazing.
Better than those cooking shows, yes?
Much better. John continues to stir the risotto slowly, and I continue to do my best not to drool all over it.
Nearly finished.
John adds a bit of butter and cheese to the risotto.
Go grab some bowls.
I bring John 2 bowls, and he immediately dishes out the risotto and garnishes it with the truffles I got him. He peels his apron off and grabs a spoon.
Try this.
He holds up a spoonful of risotto. As I lean in, he does the same, and blows gently on the hot risotto. I can feel his breath against my lips. You tease.
Taste it. I promise it's delicious.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I take a bite of the risotto and savor the texture and flavors. This really is incredible. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. I hope that I'll be able to cook many more things for you in the future.
I would not be opposed to that.
I look forward to our culinary adventures together.
Oh, we've got stuff that we won. And we've also got stuff to read for next time. Okay, so this is the end of this episode. It's like 30 minutes, so we're just gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!